Hello everyone and welcome to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the third race of our second NASCAR Heat 5 season in the 2023 mod career mode. As we look to back up 2 straight wins to start the season at Daytona and Atlanta, here at Vegas, a track where we won at this race last season and struggled in the playoffs. As you look at our stories of the race, we're going to start with Joey Logano, your pole sitter, who has been dominant all weekend and seems to be the favorite to win this race. And BJ McLeod failed inspection multiple times. He'll start at the rear, as well as Austin Cindric. Both of them failed inspection. So they'll be at the back of the field, and we'll be back out of here with the number 99 Best Buy Chevrolet from position number 27 to start this race. As the green flag's out, we are green and underway here in Vegas as we try to work our way up from 27th into hopefully a victory at the end of the day. We will see as we go to the inside of the 36 of Riley Earps. Clear him already. Now work to the inside of Todd Gilliland and Ryan Preece to try to work our way up into the top 25. Which we will be doing right now. Here as we go through turn 1 and 2, we clear Gilliland, get to the inside of Priest, go by him. Now working at the inside of the 48 of Bowman for position number 24. So to the inside of Bowman, we make that pass. Next up is the 14 machine of Chase Briscoe. We give him a bit of a bump right there through the corner. We try to make a move to his inside on so far. Now next to the corner, we go to the inside of Chase Briscoe and move into position number 23. Now you can go stage 1 and 23rd. Next cars up, our Hocevar in 22nd, Kyle Busch in 21st. We gain a ton on them here through turn 1 and 2. A great corner for us. Well, Hocevar checks up in front of us, make contact and around goes to 77. Hocevar goes spinning. He'll spin in front of the pack, right back into Cindric and Chandler Smith. A hard crash. Smith, Hocevar, and Cindric go crashing to be at the first caution of the day. Only 2 laps in here in Vegas. We stay out, restart in 22nd alongside the 8 of Kyle Busch. As we try to work our way forwards back into contention here in Las Vegas. So again, the outside of the 8 of Busch here through turn 1 and 2. Still side by side for position. We go to the outside of him, take that. Now go to the outside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Easily make that pass for into the top 20 for the first time today. Now trying to work the outside of Christopher Bell for 19th. That puts us on the high side. We're a little bit compromised lane-wise. We do close in on Chase Elliott and go right to the inside of the 9, but the 20 will clear us both. Bell on the move now to 18th, and we'll get into 19th again by the Chase on the inside, but Bell keeps blocking us, holding us up, preventing us from clearing Chase, which now we do into 1 and 2. Then we go right back to the inside of Bell and Zane Smith, 3 wide move. We make it happen here through 1 and 2. Now we give Truex a big bump trap through the corner, just stuck behind him. Can't really make anything work, but now we're still pushing him down the back stretch. We finally go to the inside of Truex and Blaney. Through 3 and 4, go by them now inside the top 15. After go to the inside of John Hunter Nemechek, which we will. That opens the door for Christopher Bell. Would be 3 wide to the corner. Big squeeze. Can it be made? Bell sideways. Everyone's banging into each other. Big push for Blaney. Everyone hangs on to it. We all save it. We continue 3 wide for 14th place here. Going down the straight with myself, Bell, and Nemechek. Nemechek is hanging on the outside. We clear John Hunter. He gets loose. He loses spots. But here comes Bell. And now the 8 of Kyle Busch is also on the move. The 8 machine now by myself for 15th. As Christopher Bell now clear for 14th as he looks to drive away. Close to the front. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, Logano and William Byron battling out for the race lead right now. Currently, William Byron has the lead. He wins that battle over Joey Logano as we try to hold on to 15th, but we cannot as we slide back into 16th place behind the 8 of Kyle Busch early here in Stage 1 in Las Vegas. Peel off here, we're down to 17th now. Just trying to hold off Ryan Blaney and Ryan Preece for dear life. 7 to go in Stage 1, doing whatever we can here, trying to maintain these positions, but it's just too tough. As the grip is really going away in the long run, we're getting too tight, and then we're just signing up the racetrack, losing positions. These guys are finding lanes to be quicker than us, like Blaney, Preece, and even Justin Haley and Rick Ware Ford is in the midst of this battle, just on that back end of the top 20. Blaney will take 17th from us, and now Preece will go to the inside, looking to get 18th from us. And so now he will move to the inside. We will drop back behind. We get loose. We hang on to it. They both go by. We slide to 19th as Preece and Blaney both go by us. And behind us is Zane Smith and Justin Haley. Try to hold them off. And now 60 go in stage 1. We get a run the back of Preece. We go sending to the inside of him and Blaney. Big contact made. We use them both up, but we do clear for 17th. We get our spots back. Big Blaney check out big time. He loses a ton of time on the racetrack, but we hold him off now. Next lap, Preece, we're coming out for green flag pit stops. He stays out. We come in for our stop with the rest of the field. Here, as we come in, here is going to be 5 laps to go in stage 1. We come in for the pit stop. It's going to be right sides and 1 can of fuel, but we get a penalty for speeding on pit road entry because we came in too hot, and that's going to cost us early here in stage 1, where else we would have had a great strategy call that probably would have put us out in the lead. We would have came out in the lead or in the top 5 with that strategy call of 2 tires, but instead the 15-second speeding penalty is going to set us back a long time. Now we come out of the pits on old tires. I didn't change it to 4 tires because I wanted to still stay on the lead lap. As we are currently scored in position number 31. Disaster. We go from possibly being in the lead now to being in 31st here in Las Vegas after a disastrous strategy call. After a good strategy call turned bad due to a speeding penalty, which has derailed our run here in Vegas early and what's been a tough day so far. Just struggling to get the grip that we need to work our way through. 1 and 2. Tyler Reddick in the lead, and Keselowski blows a tire. The 6 has blown a tire. Keselowski is spinning and crashing here through 3 and 4. He gets slammed by the 9 of Chase Elliott. Big hit, and now back down the track into SVG and others. The caution will come out, ending stage 1 prematurely, giving the stage win to Tyler Reddick, I believe, as Keselowski blowing a tire is the reason we are under caution here. That will end stage 1 prematurely. So indeed, your stage 1 winner is going to be the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Gets a stage win over Ty Gibbs. To get back underway in stage 2, we decide to pit. Drop all the way back to 38th on the racetrack here, but we decided because we had to pit to get 4 fresh tires, or else we would have been screwed with 2 old left side tires. So we come in for 4 tires and fuel and get ready to get back underway here in the stage. I'm hoping to out-strategize the rest of the field, being able to stay out just a little bit longer than they can here. So now we are working the inside of Chase Briscoe and JJ Yale. Get by both of them. Now behind Dylan and Harrison Byrne, we go to the inside of the 3 and the 21. Now we're going to the inside of Riley Earps as well. Let's make a couple of quick, easy passes. Go by those guys. Now catching up to SVG and that 91 machine having a great run himself today. And the 9 of Chase Elliott, 28-29, been struggling today. As now we go to the inside of Chase, who, he's just had a rough time today. The 9 has had no speed. He's been basically irrelevant all day long. And it's just a tough day continues for Elliott. Now we go to the outside of our teammate of Shane Van Gisbergen, go around him. Now we work to the outside of Michael McDowell, position number 27. We also have a huge run, John Hunter. We go to the inside of John Hunter, hit Michael McDowell. He's sideways. McDowell's going to go around behind us. A big crash. McDowell's spinning and crashing behind us. No caution is called, but he will crash and drop all of his track position. Now we try to pass Hocevar and Hemrick. We go to the big bump right there to Daniel Hemrick. Now we pull the inside of him and Hocevar 3 wide. We go by both of them. Now catching up to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kyle Busch. We go to the inside of these guys as well as Bubba Wallace. Now trying to work by Bowman on the inside for a top 20 position, which we do. Now we catch up to Todd Gillen for 19th, and he slams into us. Big contact. The 38 smacks us in the doors. Apparently Noah Gregson was there, who I did not see, but we save it. Moving to 19th, get by Gillen, and now try to work by Noah Gregson on the inside lane for position number 18. Make a little bit of contact next to the 3 and 4, get a bit physical for positions. Now to go to the inside of Ryan Blaney for 17th as well. Josh Berry at the head of this little group right here, running in position number 16. And now we send it into 1 and 2 underneath Ryan Blaney and Josh Berry. We get by Blaney easily for 17th. Now try to go to the inside of Berry for 16th. We have it by a nose down the back stretch, but he will side draft back on the outside, and will be a battle side by side in the 3 and 4. Myself and Berry still side by side for 16th, but we take the position here in the 3 and 4 with the help of Ryan Blaney. We get around Josh Berry in the 16th as we set our sights now on the top 15, which are a ways ahead of us. And now at this point, it's probably just going to hang on to all this track position with just 17 to go in stage 1. A few laps later, we're still 16th. Now the 10 of Noah Gregson's gotten to our outside. We're making contact with him down the back straightaway. Here into 3 and 4. Gregson get right on our door and just hit us all the way through the corner. I'm not too happy with that at all, as that cost us from clearing him. So next to the corner, we slam him in the wall hard. Big contact there for Gregson. We put him in the wall for 16th, and we're going to let Bubba Wallace go by, as at least he races us cleanly. Bubba goes into 16th. We'll have to settle for 17th. Couple laps later, we have 1 lap later than the leaders coming for our pit stop, scored in 10th. And this time, we'll make sure that we do not speed on pit roads. We get down the pit road speed limit, and in for our stop here is going to be a 15-second stop. 4 tires and fuel here, because there's still too many laps left to pull a 2-tire strategy call like we were thinking of doing at the end of stage 1. So down here, we just got to hopefully get back out in the right track position. There's Zane Smith, who we were running right around when we came in pit road. We come out right behind him, so a perfect cycle right there. We come out right where we need to be here within the pit cycle. Currently scored in position number 17. Now 18, his cars on the racetrack are flying by us on the outside. Albany are currently the leader, but he just pitted, so it should cycle back out to either Joy Logano or William Byron. The 2 guys have been dominant all day. Now Busch and Blaney, we let them go by, and we settle into position number 20 to get back underway here in stage 2. A few laps there, we've now caught to the back of Blaney and Zane Smith. They're passing a couple of guys on pit road. Now this is a battle for 16th. So we're currently in 18th, so we go to the inside of Zane Smith, Ryan Blaney, 3 wide for 16th place coming out of turn 4. A beautiful move right to the inside lane we go. So far, so good for us. We're doing everything that we need to do to get into position to win this race. 6 to go in stage 2. Now back to the inside of Ryan Blaney and Zane Smith. We passed both of them. Now clear for 16th, and start sights and chasing down Kyle Busch for that top 15 position here as we're starting to slowly but surely work our way back up through the field here in Vegas. Now the inside of Kyle Busch for 15th. We'll make that pass here through 3 and 4. We get the advantage, but we are not clear as he sticks on our outside. Kyle Busch not going away. The fight continues. He takes a position back now. 3 to go in stage 2. Busch clears us, so we get a little bit of his draft here in 1-2, and then we just absolutely send it on the inside and go flying up the racetrack, clearing the 8 of Kyle Busch, and into 15th we go. Next up, Justin Haley in 14th. Now we move on a few laps there. 15th, there's smoke up ahead. Someone's got a problem. The caution, that will end stage 2 as the caution comes out because of someone blowing a tire, which gives Joey Logano the stage 2 victory. So Logano will get a playoff point here early in the season. He gets stage win number 1 of 2024. As now we set our sights on stage number 3 as we restart 13th after a great pit stop cycle under yellow. So 24 to go in Vegas. So what can we do here from 13th? Can we finally get up into the top 10, maybe even the top 5? As it's past Bubba Wallace, and how about the 51? Justin Haley, the Rick Ware Racing Ford right now, running inside the top 15, battling for a top 10 spot. Shout out. Great run from Justin Haley so far, really showing that Rick Ware Racing team has improved, and I mean by a lot. He's doing really, really well. There we go, the inside of Ross Chastain, our teammate in the one machine, for a top 10 position, which we will take as we clear Bubba Wallace. Now side draft Ross down the straightaway. Drives up to Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson as we are now legitimately inside the top 10 for the first time today in Vegas with just 23 laps to go. Our adjustments have worked, and we are finally back in contention for the victory. Now through 1-2, we get to the back of Kyle Larson, give him a big shove, and catch up to him and Martin Truex Jr. Into 3 and 4, we go the inside of the 5 and 19, 3 wide, make that pass. Now use up Ty Gibbs. Well, use them all up. Use up Ty Gibbs. Into 5th, now looking for 4th on Denny Hamlin. Now inside the top 5. What a charge. We're having a tremendous restart here in Vegas, right back into contention for the victory and a top 5 finish. 22 to go in this race. And in turn 1-2, we send to the inside of the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Use him up like we did Ty Gibbs. And move into 4th place, no problem. Next up, the 17 of Christopher Buescher for 3rd as Byron and Logano continue to fight for the race lead. We're now up to 4th, charging a few laps later. We are still hanging on to 4th. Now Denny Hamlin gives us a shove, moves us out of the way. Denny gives us the bump and run. We are sliding. We just try to hang on to it. Here we go, big bump. It gets us loose to the corner. We're sliding down the racetrack. We spin out, trying to avoid pit road. We go crashing hard to the outside wall. Myself and Kyle Larson, a big crash. The caution will come out. Let's get another look at it. We go sliding through the grass, overcorrect, crash hard into the outside wall, and Kyle Larson, both of us destroyed. Caution comes out as we were too loose, and that changes everything. Now we're going to pit restart all the way back in 32nd here late in this race, but we have fresher tires than everyone else, and most importantly, we have more fuel. We have 15 laps of fuel with just 14 laps to go here in Las Vegas. We might have just enough to win this race on fuel strategy, which is exactly the way we wanted to go down. We did not want to crash, but you know, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. It gave us the opportunity now to play some strategy to beat the rest of the field. As you go by Dylan and Cindric. Into 26 now, trying to get in the top 25 by Hocevar and Daniel Hemrick. Also the 43 of Eric Jones. You go the inside of the 43 for 24th. Big counting down the straightaways. He was pinching me out of the room, so I just returned the favor. And now we continue to move forwards. Now working on Zane Smith and SVG. A couple of teammates we got there, going by both of them into position number 21. Next up, Brad Keselowski running 20th. We go by him, no problem. Then 16 of Allmendinger, the 5 of Larson. We are just mowing these guys down, passing them one by one. Next up, the 8 of Busch for position number 17. Go by him, no problem. Now working by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 10 of Noah Gragson. So now we're into 15th, battling Josh Berry for 14th. Berry having a decent run, top 15 here in Las Vegas. Just 12 laps to go in this race. As we're to the inside of Berry, we take that position, no problem. Now start sights on Ryan Blaney in the 12 for 13th. So we get around Blaney using the inside lane on the racetrack here, but he gets it back on the outside lane with a big run. But in the 3 and 4, we go back to the inside of Ryan Blaney, and we will take the position, moving into 13th now, charging our way up to the front. Now Ryan Preece, next one up in 12th. These fresh tires really working for us as we are just flying right through the field here, slicing and dicing, carving our way through the pack. Looking for 12th on Preece on the inside lane. We will take that position as we get around Preece. And now Justin Haley up at 11, still outrunning us, having a great run for that Rick Ware Racing team. We're chasing him down next. Now the next lap later, we go the inside of Justin Haley for 11th and set our sights on 10th as well. Ross Chastain, our teammate, running solid top 10. Good day so far for the 2 main Trackhouse cars. Then go the inside of Haley and clear him for 11th. And now up next is Ross Chastain in the 1 machine running in 10th. We try to get a run on him to get by him. Nothing quite yet. He holds on to the spot. Now into 3 and 4. We go the inside of Ross Chastain, and we will likely move into the top 10 here as we come down the front straightaway late in this race. Our strategy seems to be playing out just the way we want it. Oh, into the pit road comes Joey Logano. Now it's a battle for 9th as the 22 comes in and pits. And now they will have to pit. But we still have 9 laps of gas with 9 laps to go. It's going to be really, really close with this fuel mileage. But if we can make it work, we're going to be absolute geniuses as we officially clear Chastain for 9th. And try to work our way back to the lead here late in the closing stages here at Las Vegas. It's absolutely brilliant. A brilliant strategy call has us in this position. Everyone now comes down pit road. We stay out past them all and now take the lead. For the first time today in Las Vegas, we are leading with just 8 laps to go. And now we move on to a couple, now 3 laps to go, I believe. We have let Logano, Hamlin, and Byron Bide unlap themselves, trying to hold off Truex and Tyler Reddick as we go through 3 and 4 here next to the corner as Truex is going to go by, and the caution has come out. The caution has come out. And now we have NASCAR overtime here at Las Vegas. We restart in 4th. The only cars in the lead lap, myself, Hamlin, Logano, and Byron. Just 2 to go. Hamlin squeezing us out of room here into 1 and 2. But we go to the outside of Denny. Try to work the outside of William Byron as well. We make them 3 wide to squeeze William out of room here into 3rd. Now Busher, the 17's a lap car, giving us a bit of a problem right now. As we try to clear him for 3rd, which we need to do desperately right now if we want to keep our hopes of winning this race alive. Logano, Hamlin looking for the victory here. They're going to battle it out, those two, as we drop behind Busher 4th, and we have one into 3rd. We have one last chance here. We're going to run down the front straightaway. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Las Vegas. Who is going to win it? We set into turn 1, 2 deep on the inside 17 to Chris Busher. We make some contact. The 17 slides, and Busher's going to spin. Around he goes to the outside wall hard into Chastain. They're crashing everywhere. They are crashing. They are wrecking. And they all cause sorts of carnage breaking out the back of the field. Meanwhile, while that is happening behind us, we give Denny Hamlin a push through 1 and 2, which gets him to the inside of Logano. And now Hamlin looking for the lead, has the advantage over Logano. 3 and 4 side by side for the win. The caution has come out because of that crash, ending the race prematurely, and Denny Hamlin wins at Las Vegas. He is into the playoffs once again. Hamlin, your winner. Logano, your runner-up. Myself in 3rd. Byron 4th. Truex runs out your top 5. Then Ty Gibbs 6th. Bubba Wallace 7th. Ryan Preece 8th. Blaney 9th. And Keselowski runs out your top 10 after blowing a tire early in the race. We came so close to victory there, boys, in overtime. I tried. But we just ran out of time. That caution, if that caution didn't come out, we would have sent it in there 3 and 4 and seen what happens. But the caution at the end there just screwed our strategy. But still, a solid 3rd place finish is what we'll take it the way the race started. Now 11th through 20th in the race results. Shout out to Justin Haley getting great 14th place run. Top 15 for Rookie Racing. Good run for him. 21st through 30th in the results. SVG with a solid 23rd place finish. And then 31st through 40th, DNS for Michael McDowell and BJ McLeod. Another tough day for Kyle Larson. Next up, you'll see the updated point standings after this race. Not much to be taken. Of course, only 3 races into the season. As now we, of course, remain the points leader now by 52 over the 11 Denny Hamlin, who joins us in the playoffs as our 2 winners through 3 races so far this season. Then William Byron, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, Martin Truex, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski hold the remaining 10 spots in on points in the top 10 in points into the playoffs. And then Ty Gibbs, Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric, Chris Busher, AJ Allmendinger, and Chase Elliott. Currently, your 16 drivers in the playoffs at the moment, with Blaney, Stenhouse, Gregson, Preece being the first 4 out. You see the rest of the point standings. And now we're going to head back to see all the post-race fastest lap of the race, on the move, all that good stuff. So the fastest lap of the race will go to William Byron with a 31.35. A strong lap from him today. He ultimately comes home 4th. Joey Logano led the most laps today, leading 39, but does not get the wins. He gets robbed by Denny Hamlin. Then we are the driver of the day, up 24 spots from 27th to 3rd. A solid effort, but we really wanted to win. And the tough break once again goes to Kyle Larson, losing 30 spots from 3rd to 33rd. Tough day for him. And now we are going to get the post-race here. We get the race payout, and then we've completed our incentive contract once again. And so Justin Haley gives a compliment. We sent one right back to him as our team is now amped up which means we have some momentum our way, which is going to be a speed boost, which is huge. That is something we need. We need here these next couple of races to really be in contention for the victory. Of course, next up, Phoenix, and the race that we won the championship at last season, finishing, I believe, in 3rd after what was a wild race. And I think the standings, of course, we are in the playoffs with 2 wins. Hamlin is in with 1. Byron, currently the highest driver in the points, who is in. And Josh Berry having a great start to his rookie season, currently 4th in the points after 3 races. Great job for him. Bubba Wallace in right now. Austin Dillon is in. Truex in 7th. Bell in 8th. Then you got Logano is in it in 9th. Keselowski ends the top 10 in points. And Gibbs, Busch, Cindric, Buescher, Allmendinger, Elliott still in the playoffs. Blaney, Stenhouse, Gregson, Priest, and Haley, the first couple of guys out. So until the next episode at Phoenix Raceway, I hope you all have a good one.